They try to think smart, like
Dog bar so I can hump somebody's leg.
I never finished.
Look, I like to get cheeky.
I'm just bending him over.
Maybe I'll hump you.
Yeah. Donkey box.
Donkey box. Let's get that.
All right, let's get it going.
That
Back at roll call. New location, same sensation. Getting after it.
nice.
The new studio. Lots been happening in the jiu-jitsu world.
Does feel like that.
Yeah.
Lots going on.
Lots with the UFC BJJ.
Yeah.
However that ends up.
JJ.
I have enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
Like watching that too. Like lots of good matches. Elijah Carlton and
Yeah.
Jason Wolf.
That was great.
I hated seeing Elijah get pulled out. That's rough. Have you guys seen the new episode? Yeah.
What?
He pulled out because he hurt his elbow getting slammed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But Jason Nolf, Andrew Taggart was a good match. Nice match.
We all knew how that was going to end.
Yeah.
You guys are spoiling a lot. I haven't watched the episode.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm sure Jason Nolf is an amazing guy, a great dude. He just has a lot to learn.
Oh
He's a
yeah.
wrestler. He's a wrestler's wrestler.
Yeah, you could see how anytime Andrew tied up with him, it was really just you could see how much higher level wrestler Jason Nolf was.
Yeah, if you've never tied up with a wrestler on that level, you
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Andrew would get double collar ties and still get snapped down. I don't know how. That would be a great one to analyze.
Yeah, I think a lot of those matches could be analyzed
Mhm.
and kind of broken down because they'd be fun to look at from a technical standpoint.
Yeah. It would have been great to see how Taggart managed Carlton's leg blocks, but
That's true too.
I guess we'll have to wait for that one.
Well,
Here's
it'll
something-
happen eventually.
Yeah.
In the last episode, you got to see Andy Varela just go to absolute town on
Oh,
Nathan
yeah.
Added,
Mhm.
which I thought was really cool. Sorry, your cat's claws went straight in my knee. It's all good. That's fine.
Frank.
Nate's a great dude. I love Nate.
Yeah. He's just a little complacent, it seems like. In all the matches
He
I've
was
seen.
super
at
calm,
least.
super
Yeah,
calm against
yeah.
Varela, and I think it bit him in the butt. But
Mhm.
Varela's just
An animal, dude.
Yeah.
like, holy crap, dude!
He's a dog.
He was
Yeah.
ready. He was ready for anything in that match.
Yeah, and I think next episode we have him and Asare, David Asare.
Which would be great.
Could be
Varela,
insane.
sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be sweet.
I think my favorite Andy match for PGF was him versus Jet Thompson.
Oh yeah.
Because that was funny and great all at the same
Yeah.
time. 'Cause, like,
Yeah,
they're
that was
just
great.
smacking the dog crap out of each other, just smiling about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was great.
But I'm curious as to how it works though, because obviously whoever wins, I don't know if they have the title or who's going to be in the actual UFC league.
I don't know. I don't know how that plays out.
Yeah.
But I will say I do like the format because I thought the first CJI was cool, but I wasn't a super big fan of the rounds.
Yeah.
I thought they were scored weird. It was kind of funky.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of that. But this time around, the rounds feel better.
Yeah.
They feel more balanced. They feel like they make sense. They're
Yeah.
scored better.
Uh-huh.
Every time, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. The judging at CJI, I don't think they had.
Kind of doubting.
They didn't have a system because it was if you go back and watch Levi Jones versus whatever his name is, the Rotolo kid.
Yeah.
There's some rounds Levi Jones wins all the judges, and then if they do the same exact thing the next round, and he loses all the judges.
Yeah, you have to have a really clear criteria what you're looking for. And
Yeah.
for the UFC BJJs, they're looking for attacks.
Mhm.
It's and you could score that. Oh, there's an attack. Even if it doesn't get a submission, there's an attack. There's an
Yeah.
attack. You can sit there and tally those, just like they do in boxing and strikes.
Yeah.
They're well,
Uh-huh. And I think we'll see guys leg lockers excelling just because it's
Yes.
more exciting. It's kind of the opposite. We won't see as many people getting up to pass and whatnot because that passing game takes so long to get to any attempts.
or clinching and just doing the little shuffle for 2-3 minutes. Is
Yeah.
incredibly boring. Yeah,
Oh,
I can see
yeah.
that.
Yeah, no,
Kind of like what you were talking about. It's harder to lock up, some sort of choke without any control, like a rear naked choke without any
Yeah.
control. Like you could grab somebody's leg without, I guess securing their leg. You could grab their ankle with no real control and like crank on it a little bit and roll
Yeah.
around until they either escape or something happens. But without passing or get into a position of advantage for like a rear naked choke or an arm bar, especially, like you're not gonna see too many attempts on that. Like,
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think the leg lockers are gonna
I think
kind
it's
of
spam some
take
of
storm.
Yeah.
So
I mean, obviously, the rear naked choke is still pretty, like, it's a pretty certain kill. If you
Yeah.
take the back, you're pretty much good to go.
yeah,
So there's still going to be that play, but I don't know.
It is a cool take on it, though.
Yeah. It almost creates a more point style match, which is great for action.
Yeah.
for sure.
But like, if those guys at that level to get each other's backs, obviously there's big
That's a huge
discrepancies.
achievement, though.
Yeah. It's good. You're gonna need like a 7-10 minute match for some of those guys.
Yeah.
To
Right.
do that style.
I agree. I think Davis and Andy would be an awesome match. They're both
Davis
just
is
after it.
Yeah, that'll be a sick match.
We've already seen some pretty good upsets, so it's pretty
Yeah.
Davis is so good. He's
Yeah.
a purple belt who just murks everybody above him.
Yeah. He doesn't even need
It's
to
even
be
a-
that good to
Well,
win his matches.
Yeah, it drives home the point. It's not that the belts are meaningless, but it's not a clear indication of where someone's skill or ability to compete is at.
Oh yeah.
Because you have guys with tons of experience but are so past their prime, they're not gonna hang in that pool.
Yeah.
But Davis can.
Mhm.
So it's
And he's
yeah.
young too, isn't he? What is like 23,
Yeah.
24?
Tagging's 22.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That's insane.
So this next generation is just phenomenal.
It makes me wish I would have started jiu-jitsu when I was like, 2.
Yeah.
That way I could
Yeah.
be good by now.
And that was one of the things, like listening to Null during his interview. He's like, my first memories are on a mat.
That's awesome.
That's
You
awesome.
can tell. Yeah.
Love that. I didn't touch a mat until like my,
Totally
senior
adult,
year
yeah.
of high school
Yeah.
when it started wrestling. And
I was 19.
It's all good though. You can make up a lot of ground. And
Oh,
like some of
yeah.
the best people we've ever
It's
trained
true.
with or seen started late. They get after it for a couple of years, and it just makes sense to them.
Yep.
Just clicks.
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
I think jiu-jitsu, I agree. I kind of agree with that. Like if I had started jiu-jitsu at an early age, I probably wouldn't have understood it as well as I understand it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in hindsight, you always look back and you're like, yeah, I wish I would have started
Right. I mean,
But-
it's catch-22, and then there's also the argument like, well,
more
would your-
mature now.
would your body have lasted? Because you start a kid at 5,
Yeah.
especially competitively.
Right.
Like, are they going to make it very far? Are they going to make it
Yeah.
to their mid-20s competing?
Right.
Because that's a long career. But some do.
Yeah. You're either going to be like a soft nerd like Musumeci and just not like.
Did you see Gordon's post about UFC BJJ? Not to quote, I'm not a huge Gordon Ryan fan. It's amazing jiu-jitsu, but he's like, UFC BJJ is just reminding everybody of why they don't like Mike Musumeci.
Yeah. Pretty much. He's so annoying.
So hard to listen to.
And he just he doesn't get certain things. Like on the last episode, when planning to fight Andrew Tackett, one of his athletes, he like thought it was Nolf. Yeah, he's like, Andrew Tackett eventually once he feels their pressure is gonna pull guard. I was like, that's so like off base. You've never seen him compete if you think that. And he's just I was like, who is this guy? World champ. My rear end. I mean, he got softballed freaking punks in one championship for years, and he got all these belts and whatnot. And it's just
Yeah, it would be interesting to see him actually compete in the cream of the crop,
Yeah.
people
I agree.
now.
Yeah.
Even in his weight class.
and that's why they found some Brazilian gi only player to go up against him in this UFC BJJ thing. So he just wins.
Well, I hope they get him somebody eventually. That's good.
Yeah.
The tism is strong with him.
Yeah.
I'd like to see.
I seen this meme the other day, and I don't know if it was, I can't remember if it was talking about Jason Nolf or somebody else. It was like so and so. I assume it was Jason Nolf. I'm pretty sure it's Jason Nolf. Like goes into the UFC or goes into UFC BJJ without any autism and loses immediately. I was like, you know what? That's like probably the most true statement ever. Like, Jason Nolf was probably one of the most normal guys in there. Honestly, like just some normal guy lives in the house with his wife and kid, and meanwhile you got Musumeci over here and just like
Playing with his trains.
Yeah, just like squats down with his knees together. And it's like, dude, what's going on?
He's got that gall.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mikey's a great guy. I don't know. I don't know him. I've never met him in person, but
I'm
his
sure,
jiu-jitsu seems cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's nice enough. I had no idea he spoke Portuguese.
Yeah.
He just starts like yelling in Portuguese to his Brazilian teammates, and I'm like, okay, you are autistic, dude.
I like how he sounds like
languages.
His testicles sound bigger when he speaks in Portuguese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds just a little scarier.
A little bit scarier and less annoying. Honestly, like listening to him speak English is just terrible.
Yeah.
It itches my brain the wrong way. But when he's speaking Portuguese, he actually sounds like a normal person.
Well,
And that might be because I don't speak Portuguese.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't imagine speaking Portuguese.
And listeing to him,
And
like the
listening.
Brazilians are like, oh, I know how the Americans feel.
Was that what they were listening?
That's how they see him. It's so funny. I didn't know he had a sister either. He brought his sister into UFC BJJ to help train and stuff. I thought that was pretty neat. Sounds like she's fairly decent at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she was doing it
I don't know
his
anything
whole
about
life.
Yeah.
The hot take on Mikey is like not his jiu-jitsu because his jiu-jitsu is actually good. Watching it, you're like, okay, this guy can do stuff. And it's like you listen to him on Joe Rogan, you listen to him, and the dude has a weird sense of self. Like he has to take credit for everything, and he's so phenomenal, and he doesn't give credit to anyone.
No.
He doesn't give it to anyone. Like he's trained with lots of different people. He's like, and he credits himself for teaching him all these things, creating himself. And it's like, dude, you learned this from such and such person and this person. He's trained with all of them. And to their credit, it never bothers them. But like,
They know what's up.
But they know,
they know what's up. But
they've probably known Mikey forever, and they're just like,
no, that's just Mikey.
Whatever.
Yeah. You just listen to him on Rogan. He's like, yeah, I make my homemade pizza. And he buys his dough and he buys his sauce. And he's like, dude, what part? You assemble pizza.
You assemble the pizza, but you're a Papa John's employee at best. Or not Papa John's, sorry, Papa Murphy's. You're a Papa Murphy's employee.
They got a spot for you.
But no, like along those same lines, like I just watched one of his matches while I was on the treadmill running today, and he won the match, obviously, because it was one of those one championship ones where he gets his belt, and he tells like the commentator in his little post-fight interview, he's like, oh yeah, I had surgery not too long ago, and the day after I ran 10 miles. I never stopped training. I never stopped doing this. Like, damn. It's like, he's like stimming when he's like, being interviewed. It's like, jeez, dude. And he's got like a black eye that nobody knows how he got.
Like a birthmark, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
Fair enough.
Well, like watching those guys, he's like, I like watching.
Is he married?
He's got a girlfriend.
Dude, if he can find love, anyone can find love. Like, let's be honest.
I do like watching Elijah, though. I feel like
I love watching Elijah.
I feel like he is an evolution of the modern guard game, especially.
Yeah.
Like, really pay attention to that stuff.
I love watching Elijah. Hearing that he pulled out shatters my heart.
Yeah,
he was so fun to watch.
And people get the wrong impression because he does talk a lot of trash, which is kind of how you have to do it in athletics now. Like, whether it's UFC or any of that, you have to have an online personality.
Yeah.
He's also one of the nicest human beings I've ever met. Like, he's got his demons just like everybody else, but one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
I feel like get him up here for a seminar.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I think you guys would have a good time.
Oh yeah.
Blast.
His guard game is so unique.
I didn't realize he's incredibly flexible. A lot of
Yeah.
like this UFC VJJ stuff, seeing people, I don't know, like play guard, like especially some of those Brazilians, dude, their knees are like touching the mat and their ass is in the air. And I'm like, dude, like, are you sniffing your own taint? Like that's insane. I used to think my inverting game was good. Like, I'm a bigger dude, I can invert. But then I see them invert, and it's like they're not even inverting. Their knees are just on the mat, and they're just like, nothing's going on. Yeah, like fold up like a lawn chair, dude.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you watch that game. You watch like a headlock game of like Davis, and you just could see all these conceptual things evolving in modern jiu-jitsu. You're like, this is cool.
Oh yeah. And in so many different areas.
Yeah.
We'll see it with Nolf eventually with the
Right.
wrestling.
That's why I'm glad like people like him are doing it. Like that takes a lot of balls actually.
Yeah.
Like this isn't my sport, but I want to like keep grappling. He will be phenomenal. He will.
You'll see his jiu-jitsu knowledge go.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just gonna keep weaponizing him.
he's especially if he's training at the new like the Kingsway with
Oh,
Gordon
yeah.
Ryan and
They'll
everything.
get him.
He's gonna be an insane guard passer. I think he'll. In a few years, I think he will rival the Tackets in guard passing just because of the wrestling, like go mentality.
I think we'll see more
smoke
front head
Yeah.
from him.
Yeah. No, I think he's got a lot of potential.
Yeah.
But now that Jason Nolf, is he out now? Like or did he?
Yeah. There's always
Roger
opportunities.
Carlton's out. Now I'm interested because I wonder if it's going to be Tackett and Varela in the finals.
Yeah.
If
Well,
we're BJJ.
Yeah, it's either gonna be him and Varela or him and what's the other guy? Oh, Davis.
Davis, that's right. I keep
Either
BJJ.
Yeah.
But no, any of those three going to the finals would make for an insane match. I can't get over that.
I mean, that was always meant to be the case.
Right.
Carlton would have been in that mix, but
Yeah.
That's the nature of it, I guess. And he would probably say the same thing. But
yeah.
It's just the game we play. But
if you could pit Mikey against anybody, who would you want to go against?
Mikey against anybody.
I'd like to see a Rotolo.
I think Rotolo would walk through him.
Yeah.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
Have Mikey and Mika Galvao, have they fought?
I don't.
They're around the same size. I don't know, but the Rutola, I think Cade Rutola would be.
Yeah.
I think he would destroy Mikey.
Be crazy.
I think they're a little bit bigger, the Rotolos.
I think so too. Mikey's a tiny little.
They're close enough.
Yeah.
He's a
Baby
tiny
Shark.
little hobbit.
Yeah, that would be. I forgot about him. That would be
pretty
insane.
fun.
J-Rod.
Gordon Ryan. Just anybody bigger than Mikey. Oh, God.
Oh, God. We see him training. He did a seminar run, I think. Or he's doing it right now. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't wish the guy ill. Like,
No.
I think it's just a weird situation.
Mickey Rod.
Yeah.
What?
Pretty strange.
Is he still training? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm sure lots of people let him train.
Yeah. He's been traveling and just, I think, either teaching or just training. But
That's weird.
He's a big enough name.
It's true. It's true.
It's just
he
kind of
better be going to all male gyms.
Yeah. I like. I don't know.
What's your Instagram?
It's like, you don't. I mean, I don't want to send the guy to prison or anything weird like that. It's just like, as a school owner, I couldn't have that guy in my school.
No.
There's no way.
No.
I couldn't even host a seminar with that guy.
Yeah, no. Man.
We don't have too many girls that come now, though. I mean,
That's like, it's
We
just
went
like where
through a-
jiu-jitsu is. Like,
we went through
it's
a phase
always,
where
we had quite a few. But it's always the case. Like, you'll always have a hard time getting women into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Can't handle the heat. Get back in the kitchen.
Oh, wow. Honestly, I think it's just a cultural thing. It's like we grew up, at least like with friends or your brothers, like roughhousing and wrestling and like sports. We were always in each other's space, and girls don't necessarily do that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird form.
Mm-hmm. Usually it's girly sports like baseball.
Yeah, baseball.
I guess it's softball.
Guys play baseball? I don't even know.
Yeah.
My wife grew up playing softball, and her brother grew up playing baseball. I I
I'm
think
just on your
baseball's
side, I can't.
boring. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't stand baseball.
Wait for someone to hit a ball.
Yeah.
Because you're too ADHD.
I gotta be doing it. I gotta be grabbing another man, trying to choke him while he's on his back. You know what I mean?
See,
I mean,
we make all kinds of homosexual jokes because it's not sexual for us.
Yeah.
But it's just a problem with the women, as is some dudes can't not sexualize it. Like really in their mind.
Yeah.
That's why they get weirded out and can't do it. Like we
Yeah.
joke about it because it's not sexual to us at all.
Yeah. It
I remember
doesn't make
joking-
sense to me. How can you feel that way?
No, I'm not thinking about that at all. I'm thinking about don't get choked.
No, I remember back in high school, like when people would go to wrestling, like, dude, you should try wrestling. I'm like, no, I don't want to rub up on another man.
Yeah.
And then I tried wrestling, and I was like, all right, like I suck at this. Any good wrestler would probably beat my ass, so now I gotta, take this a little bit more seriously. But
Yeah.
it's just, it's fun. Jiu-Jitsu is just such a complex game.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people understand that because there's a lot of, what am I trying to say? There's a lot of physicality. There's a lot of grind in it, but there's also lots of
Passion.
setting traps.
Yeah, there's a lot of technique.
There's a lot of
strategy
tactics.
and tactics.
It's So I mean, you don't find that out until you go and compete.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everyone's got to try competing at least once.
Yeah, and you can see how different it is when you go and compete. It's like an accent. There's so many different styles all over the country.
Yeah.
Even in the state.
Like the Gracie Bajas,
So different.
they're a cult. They suck. And then there's the
Except AJ. We love you, AJ.
and then there's the Pedro Sour gyms. They're okay. There's the Higa
I love
Machado
Pedro
gyms.
Sour himself.
He's cool. And 10th Planet.
10th Planet Killers.
Bunch of weirdos.
Yeah.
Probably all stoners. Probably all do psychedelics and they think the Earth is flat. But
But even within those groups, there's so much variation.
Yeah, there's all
it's
these like
true. This is true.
subgroups.
Yeah, it's very true.
It's fun.
Jiu-Jitsu is awesome. You just find a gym that fits your style and
Go with that.
you're good. And they all and that's the other thing. They all relatively teach the same thing, but your style's developed with how you move and how you do things and perceive things.
Yeah, it's
Which is
like
the cool thing about it.
you'll have like gyms or it's like going to someone else's house and they have a different home recipe for something.
Yeah.
And you learn that recipe. Maybe it's
But
just as good.
you've
Maybe it's
eaten that
better.
meal before, and it's like the same kind of it's still chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or it's still steak.
Yeah.
It's just
just cooked a
a
different
little
way.
bit different seasoning.
It is weird going from like, because I've been doing this for a while. It's like we went from these really fringe weirdos, and now it's like it's almost mainstream.
Yeah.
We're so close to mainstream, and we've never been that close to normal.
Yeah.
So I think there's some growing pains with it right now,
Oh, for sure.
which is fine.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
Right.
Yeah. And it draws a different crowd. It was super strange going to like those super fight events and not seeing anyone like cheering or clapping during the match. It's like dead silent. And
So
then the sweet
quiet.
happens, they're like,
Yeah.
It's like golf.
Like golf. Yeah. I was just gonna say that.
Great punch.
Wow.
Birdie.
It's just like,
even when someone wins, it's not like, it's just like, yeah,
well, and that's
okay.
the other thing with CJI when Tackett and Rotolo went.
Mhm.
That
Oh,
crowd
yeah.
was
Yeah.
dude. It was like an NBA game. You know what I mean? Like
That's what we're
buzzer
getting
beaters.
to.
It was
That's
insane.
Everyone in like the first 5 rows were wasted.
Oh, and it was a wild.
Wasted.
It was wild because, like in Vegas, because they were both happening in Vegas at the same time. So everybody would go to ADCC, they'd go to CJI, and they were going back and forth. Like they were getting them both because everybody thought they'd go to one or the other. But no,
That's
they went to both.
Wow,
So they were just hitting it hard.
That's
Nobody was
awesome.
sleeping. It was wild.
So sick.
probably
Oh man.
bumping lines just to
Stay
awake.
awake.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the right city for it. Might as well. go
Right.
find that stuff on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I will say, no offense to anybody that lives in Vegas, but Vegas as a town itself is not my jam.
No.
I freaking hate it. I love all you people.
Very interesting city. It's a very interesting
It
city.
makes me anxious. I feel like I'm gonna get jumped. Just
All the
walking
time.
around.
All
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
no matter where you are.
Yeah.
And that's one. Like I'm going to ABCC's in August
Yeah.
in Vegas, and it's at Caesar's Palace.
Nice.
Which is nice.
Which is it's gonna be cool, but the same thing like walking down the strip, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
not
gotta
gonna
park your
stay out
car.
past 8:30.
You push people day drinking and getting high.
Right.
You gotta park your car 20 blocks away and just hope that it doesn't get broken.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
insane. People handing you cars
With
strippers
porno
on it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Everything's there though, and I get it because it's easy to hold an event there. But like we've gone to PGF there and ADCC and all these things. It's like,
Right.
man, I would just love to, see another city sometime.
Yeah.
Well, that's why. Like I've been trying to travel around, go see more, and compete more. Like I was supposed to compete in Dallas, but Dallas was a really cool city. I didn't
love
mind Dallas at all.
That's cool.
Like when we went to Houston was all right. When we went I went to Denver. Denver was cool. You're going to Chicago. I think
Chicago, maybe.
I think you'll love Chicago. I can't make Chicago, by the way.
That's alright.
But no, dude, Chicago's cool. The more I travel and compete, the more I just want to keep traveling and keep
Yeah.
competing everywhere. Because not only just for the competition aspect, but like going and visiting those other gyms. Like when you went to
It's fun.
B Team
Yeah.
or New Wave at
good
Austin.
time.
Uh-huh.
That's sweet.
It's a lot of fun. Then you just learn so much. You almost learn more. Like when we travel and don't compete, and we just get to go visit gyms.
Well, yeah, you get the different perspective, like kind of what we're talking about. Like you get the different ways people do things, and,
Yeah.
and a lot of times that's what you need to kind of level up sometimes, and then we can bring it back and we can show other people.
That's how you
more
stay
ways to
on
do
top of the meta too. That's how you stay on top of what's new, what's evolving, what's popular.
Stay zen.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Where's my
When I'm
crystal?
competing,
Where's Crystal?
when I'm competing, I'm not zen.
What's that?
When I'm competing, I'm not
You're
zen.
not zen, man.
I don't-
There's a lot of thought behind this, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody's a little bit different, but for combat sports, and I'm not talking about sportsmanship. You should always have your sportsmanship. They're not your freaking friend until
Yeah.
after the match, so after the fight. Then they can be your friend.
You are an enemy.
Until then, they're an obstacle. That's
Yeah.
it.
You are in the way, buddy.
Harrison.
Oh,
Ouch. Ouch.
Rolled out by his
But
own.
but that mentality is
Yeah. It's I'm not.
I'm not
bagging
saying
on
be a
it.
dick. I'm not saying be
Yeah.
a jerk to anybody.
Yeah.
Sports like be everything, but
especially in MMA, dude. If you're gonna go punch
Yeah.
somebody in the face, it's like me personally. This is me. Like I like Isaac. I could never flat out just punch you with intent to hurt you because
Yeah.
I know you
Yeah.
and I love like both of you. Like I'll
Yeah.
spar with you guys, no problem, and train with you. But if we were to like get in a cage and they're like, all right, you guys are fighting for a
It's a
title, I'd be
true
like, you know what, dude, like. Tommy, you can beat me up, dude. Like I'm probably not
Yeah.
gonna fight you. Like,
I just wouldn't. It would just be like a play fight.
it'd be, and that's true.
You can't get to there.
Yeah.
Mentally, you can't get to that
No.
space.
Like if I don't want to know the guy that I'm fighting. Like personally, I don't want to personally know the guy that I'm
No,
fighting.
not till after.
Sucks.
That's all after.
Yeah.
And a lot
Even
of these,
after, I'm not. If it's like days in and days out of competition, I don't want to be friends with any of those guys. I don't care.
There's a lot of sports psychology to that, I think. And then along with like tournament prep and competition prep, like some people can literally take a nap in the back, roll
Yeah.
out of there, and just
Yeah.
go right onto the mat. And other people, they got to go do a 20-minute sweat sesh
Oh,
before
yeah.
they can get on a mat.
they're
They gotta
so
work that out.
wired. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just depends what gets you there.
I'm a little bit
Yeah.
of both. I just, I'm chill, but I'm nervous. I'm chill, but I'm nervous. I go like I have like these like mood swings.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
anybody who says they're not nervous is lying.
Yeah.
They're lying through their teeth.
I'm real nervous like the week of, but the closer it gets, I just go cold. I just get numb. And like I'm a leg locker, so I'm going out there ready to break bones, and I know that the other guy is too. So I'm not patty caking it up with
No.
anybody. Yeah.
Not a time to feel bad about it, that's for sure.
No. Yeah.
All the while, I think it is good to sometimes make a connection here and there. If you
Yeah, you got to
if you end up
network.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
end up moving or if you end up teaming up with somebody just because like
You don't want to show up to your local gym that you're trying to sign up
This
for.
dude.
And be like,
oh, this guy was an asshole to me. You know?
Yeah, you don't want that. But if you got to sell a fight, you got to sell a fight.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
You have to have an online persona. I'm not
You
talking
do.
going full WWE,
No.
but
Yeah.
you do have to talk.
I got you locked in here, but you ain't going nowhere.
You got
You could take 3 minutes.
But if you have no personality, nobody wants you because like
Yeah.
it's sports entertainment, and if it's
Right.
not entertaining,
Yeah.
ain't nobody tuning in, dude.
That's right.
And there's like a certain game aspect to it. Like the guys that don't have that personality don't usually have the like balls to go out in there and go all out.
Right, and they kind of, I don't know. There's a certain like type of person that gets mentally destroyed by that too.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, you look like the OGs of it. Like you listen to like a Muhammad Ali, who would just mentally destroy people just talking, just talking.
yeah. And you're just it
But you
shows
see it
that you're
online now.
ready. Yeah, it shows that you're ready to just put your name on the line by talking like that.
Yeah. But it is funny though. Like, I don't have the online personality to pull that off, but like, I do think it's hilarious when you get in the comments on people.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's funny because like, how dare you take any social media seriously, guys?
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
I love it. It was hard for a while to be like smooth on camera and online, but it gets a lot easier.
Yeah.
Once you just ignore the camera and go, oh, that just be yourself.
Just
Right.
be yourself.
It's a lot of
Let it
fun.
rip.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good time.
I just think there's a lot, like we talked about at the beginning. It's like there's some personalities in jiu-jitsu because it attracts a certain neurodivergent person.
Yeah.
And they don't always have a very camera-friendly personality.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I watching right now?
Yeah.
Like twitchy little kids.
Kobe
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, Cody Fair. He got on there trying to act like
Trying to act all
red.
hot, and they just got tapped by Kevon, whatever his name is on CBJJ.
Getting so hot, covered in tattoos, talking like this.
I'm from Ohio, or whatever, wherever he's from.
Probably Idaho.
Idaho,
I'm from Idaho.
and then he just gets beat the fuck by like, just completely tied up by Kevon.
Oh yeah.
That was a good
That dude was a sleeper. I thought he was gonna get whooped.
dude. He was like he was one
That's
of those
what you gotta be
nice
careful.
guys. Like
Gotta
he was
be
one of
careful.
those nice guys who was just talking. Definitely a little bit autistic, and so just
Yeah.
went out there and tied this dude
That
up.
was like a total goofball too. Some rando.
Crazy.
Mhm.
So you should always, be careful. Respect all your opponents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Assume they know a lot.
Oh, yeah. Let me see what time we got. I don't want to run out. I've been going 33.
Nice.
Well, let's go with this. You guys you're a cop. You've been a cop. Let's see.
I don't know where this is going, but I like it already.
Okay.
I just want to hear a short story how jiu-jitsu, crazy story, simple story, whatever, but how jiu-jitsu has helped in taking bad guys down.
Yeah.
Usually it's anticlimactic.
Oh, super. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
and that's a good point because when you train as much as we do, all three of us, like you have so much more of an edge on
It's not fair.
like 90% of the population, and so if someone's getting a little bit fiery with us, like Isaac said, it's super anticlimactic. One, they don't train, they don't know the basics of grappling or any sort of position of advantage or anything like that. So when we grab somebody and they feel us grab them, then we're able to either turn them around, put them in a wall if they're resisting us, whatever. For us, we're able to keep them safer as
Yeah.
opposed to somebody who doesn't train, who might use too much force
Right.
Oh,
or
yeah.
tweak an arm in a certain way or something. And that's why jiu-jitsu gets preached to cops
A lot, 'cause it's great at
so
controlling people.
much. And it I've seen it a lot, especially if someone's resisting us. It's I'm not afraid, put somebody on the ground, and you're nice to them the whole time. You're like, hey, I need you to put your arm behind your back.
Which
If
is the
you
greatest
don't-
thing on video, on like body cam and stuff, because it's like you're tying them up and you're so calm when you're talking to them. It looks great. It plays well in court. You're like, oh wow.
Like, put someone on the ground, like, hey, sir, I need you to put your hands behind your back. Meanwhile, I'm like holding them. You just put your hands behind your back. If you don't put your hands behind your back, I'm gonna have to use a little bit more force.
It's so nice, right?
And what do you know? What do you know?
Anytime
He
you're
pops his
more-
arm out and puts him on his back. Like I don't have to do anything I would do. But like dude, jiu-jitsu helps so much. Like and it boosts your own confidence too,
that's
because
a big
you're like,
Mhm.
like I could easily get your hands behind your back
Without your consent.
like and in a gentle manner. Like I'd have to use some force, but I know I'm not going to hurt you
Right.
because like I can keep you safe even if you're going to resist me because I train this every day.
Much less, I could break both of your arms
If I wanted to,
If
I don't want to lose my job.
I went into a fight in a jail riot once, and dude, like straight up double legged me from the side. Didn't see him coming. Just blindsided me. And I ended up like on my back with him in my guard. Now you take that same scenario of someone who's never like a cop that's never done jiu-jitsu.
Getting toasted.
Oh, dude, they had no idea what to do. I got one Kimura, threw a cuff on, got another Kimura, threw a cuff on. I was just sitting on top of me with no arms, just rolled him off and drug him away.
Nice.
It took like so little force. It was effortless, but it's like same scenario, different person who doesn't train. Like that's a super serious thing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, I better kill him.
Yeah.
It's like, no, actually, I could just come.
Well, that's the thing. Like I've talked to like older cops, little old school cops, and they're like, and it's like me, like
It's so bad.
well, it's stupid because like I'd be sitting there preaching, I'm like, dude, like this is why you need to train. Like, because what if you do come across somebody who is like a lot more trained than you, and these are things that you're taught in the academy. You're taught arrest and control techniques.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot go in court and say, and this is in my mind, you can't go to court and say, oh, this person, fought me and I ended up shooting him, but because I was genuinely fearing my life in a hand-to-hand fight. It's like, dude, you were trained on arrest and control. You should have had the advantage going in hands-on. There should be no reason to shoot that guy. Like, again, it's just in my mind. But, like, there are circumstances, obviously, if someone's, like, on top of you.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there's
Oh,
always
yeah.
But I was talking to this old school cop, and I was kind of preaching, jiu-jitsu. I was like, well, dude, jiu-jitsu, like, what if what if I'm just better at you than hand fighting? He just looks at me and goes, well, then I'd shoot you. And I was like, that's the most lazy mindset I've ever heard.
It's actually criminalized.
Like that is the most lazy thing I've ever heard. Just like if you're scared of me and my hands-on experience, like you're just gonna shoot me.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they actually said it in that cops class when we went down there.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Jed and I always tell them, like, it's your responsibility to keep training, and if you don't, that's your bad.
It's your
bad.
bad.
You should be able to handle it.
You like in that aspect, you are the professional. You have been trained, whether it's enough training or not, the Archon, whatever.
It's still on you. It's your life.
Like you've been trained in the academy, and that's how the public's going to perceive you. So if you're going to do a hands-on altercation, and you end up doing like a use of lethal force on this guy, I mean, depending on the circumstance, you might get fried.
Yeah.
Like,
But
you know
what
what I mean?
he's talking about is real, because I've had that conversation many times, and I ruffle a lot of feathers, so if they don't like me, I don't care. And I don't even know who he's talking about specifically because I've heard it so many times.
No,
But I tell them to their
there's
face,
so
like,
many.
you're no different than the people we arrest because you're a criminal too.
Yeah. Yep. Wow.
But like at the same time, like I said, there are circumstances. Like there was there was a ISP
Shooting
trooper.
somebody just to shoot somebody, you're just a psychopath.
Yeah, you're just an idiot. Like there was an ISP trooper, a state trooper who had pulled somebody over in IF, and I think this dude had like a little bit of MMA and jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he was
It
like an
wasn't a lot.
amateur MMA guy.
Wasn't a lot.
And he was getting choked. Like he had a rear naked choke in.
Got on. I think he got on top of the officer and he was two-handed, like choking this cop, killing this cop, and the cop pulled his gun and popped him in the chest.
And it was a clean shoot.
And totally
Because
justified.
he was losing that fight.
Yeah.
Totally justified. But at the same time, if someone had you trained more to get out of that, like again, justified, but had you trained more, you probably would have
Right.
ended
We
up
see
there.
videos like that all the time.
Yeah.
But
And personally, if
it's
someone was
weird.
on mount and I had a gun, I'm not touching it.
Dude, that's
If
what I
I
tell
were
people
to
all the time.
unlock that myself, I would not.
Because there's a bunch of like, especially handguns, disarms, and things like that I've done so many, like thousands of times. Like if you pull a gun on me and we're this close, that's my gun. I know 100% that's my gun.
Yeah.
Like you're not even gonna get a shot off. I'm taking that from you.
Yeah.
It'll be like taking from a child.
Yeah,
And they
much
don't realize
less like reaching down.
Yeah,
you
now
don't
your
have
head's
hands
over.
to defend yourself. Yeah.
It's bad strategy for sure.
Yeah.
But it's always been like yeah, for real. It's always been like a nice like the nuclear option for me. It's like okay, I have confidence in all these things. I also love shooting. Like I'm really feel like I'm adept at move and shoot and fight and shoot.
Yeah.
I think those are the skill bases every cop needs. You know how to talk, you know how to fight, and you know how to shoot. Those are all like the basics of what we do.
Yeah.
And sometimes things go really sideways unintentionally, and that happens.
The better you talk, though, like
you
can talk your way out of getting into a fight.
So many.
Lots of cops will talk themselves into fights. I've known cops who've gotten in trouble and gotten roasted for, being
agitating somebody.
Yeah, like escalating situations to the point where they have to get into a fight. It's like because they wanted to.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I hate fighting people in the street. Like,
oh, it's so bad. There's anything to go wrong.
Dude, if we can just handle this talking, that's the best way to handle it.
For everybody.
I hate street fighting, dude. I hate it.
Because everything can go wrong.
But that's the thing. Like in the job, you gotta be prepared to do it. But at the same time, like I hate doing it. I don't like having to fight people if I don't have to.
I threw a dude in the head and arm in a parking lot once, and we landed it was a good throw. Like the dude swung on me, I threw him, boom, we landed in the parking lot, and I was like, God, I got him. I was gonna roll him over and started cuffing him. I realized homie's not moving, out freaking cold. Like, oh no! And I thought I killed him.
Yeah.
But he's super concussed. I don't know if he was ever the same.
Probably lost a few brain cells.
But yeah.
Knocked him straight.
Right? That's crazy.
But that's the danger, fighting on, in normal life.
Yes.
Like, we don't have a squishy mat to fight and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why street fighting is so stupid.
You have to be so much more careful.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, we, as a cop, you can't use any more force than they're using on you. You have to use a reasonable amount of force. So obviously, if someone's punching me in the face actively, I can strike them back.
Right.
But if they stop and they say, "Okay, I'm done," I can't just keep going.
Yeah.
Once they stop, I stop. I get them. I get their hands behind their back, and that's it. But you can only use as much force as reasonable. So if they're not even if they're not hitting me, if they're not doing anything, if they're just giving me slight resistance, I can just use a little bit to get them in cuffs, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's. I think a lot of people don't really realize that. And I think there's a lot of cops who kind of struggle to find, and I think that comes with lack of practice, lack of training, because they don't realize how strong they actually are and how much force it actually takes to get someone's hand behind their back.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things, you got to learn your own limits and how your own body works, which I love Jiu-Jitsu for that reason, because it teaches self-mastery. And once you learn how your own body works, your uses of force per se, and in cop lingo, they'll go down. And not only that, they're going to look so much better. They're going to feel better, and they're going to be safer. They will be so much safer. So that's how I feel about all that stuff. Anyway,
there was a funny debate a friend of ours was having, Jared.
Yeah.
They were out on the gun range. This is a debate he was having with a firearms instructor about how useless it was to train jiu-jitsu. And he takes his gun out, he puts it out, so he's not armed, and he's hands on the cuffs, he's put me in cuffs. He's because he's a big dude. He's it just shoots you. He's you can't shoot me, I'm not armed, put me in cuffs. And he's no. He's and he sets him down on the table, he's because you can't. And he just walks away. I was that's the best, right?
I love Jared.
Perfect.
Jared's a good dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
beautiful.
Our boy Tommy here has a invitational tournament coming up in Chicago.
Combat Sports Report.
Going to Chicago.
I think that's going to be a cool event. I think it's going to be one of their coolest.
For me.
I
think you're going to.
It's going to be a bad day for other people.
It's going to be a terrible day for other people.
Everyone else is going to be crying. My leg.
My leg. He broke my leg.
Tommy's gonna kill it for sure.
I should have tapped.
No, Tommy's gonna kill that invitational. He's gonna get some money.
Yeah.
And then
Freak, yeah.
we're going to
Chicago. July
12th.
12th.
the week after the 4th,
July
right?
12th.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude, you're
July
gonna
13th,
kill
we're
it.
doing deep dish pizza eating challenges.
Yes.
Chicago
Yes,
style
finally.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then August 9th, I'm going to Vegas for the ADCC US
Oh,
Nationals.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yep.
I'm thinking about going to that. There's
Definitely.
also
We should definitely tag along. My wife was telling me she might be going on family vacation, so I might actually be going down there alone. So
okay.
if someone wants to tag along,
Yeah.
that would be great.
We're driving. It's not that far.
I don't want to drive. The flights are cheap.
Okay.
I mean, if we all want to pitch in for gas, I'm down to drive. Like, I'm down for a road trip.
I love driving.
I love driving. Yeah, I'll go on a road trip.
I did it by myself
Oh.
last time. It sucked butt.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, I might actually need to fly because I worked the day before.
Okay. Well,
So
maybe
the
we're
flight.
flying. Maybe
Well,
we're
and that's the
flying.
thing. Like, I get off at like 3 p.m. and the flight from Idaho Falls is literally like at 6:50. So I just go pick up my bag and like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, sweet, you know.
That's what we got cooking. CSR in July,
Yes.
ACC in August.
Northwest Sub Challenge, I think, in
Ooh.
September.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's a fun event.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun.
I think I forgot to register.
Morehead usually.
They'll take you.
Yeah. 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 I'm taking my time, but I think
Take
that's in
your
the
time.
plans. Were we going to go to trials?
We could. It's up to you
When's
guys. That's in
trial?
November. in Florida.
November.
Florida, that's right. That's
That
right.
would be fun.
I would love to go to trials. That'd be so much fun.
I don't
Just
know.
to network, even.
I don't know what Florida's like in November, but you know.
Yeah.
Probably warm.
Yeah.
Warmer than here, that's for
warmer,
sure.
warmer than here.
Oh
That's
my
right.
gosh.
That's right.
November 9th looking sucks.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
lots cooking. It's kind of been a slow year competing wise.
I know, and then now it's
And
starting.
now we're
We're
ramping
picking
it
up
up.
again.
I like it.
I don't know. Hasn't
been
been a slow year
getting
from here, dude. I've been
Yeah, yeah.
going. I've
We're
been going
getting
as
it.
much as
We're
possible.
getting it. Yeah.
Because I know the end of the year is probably going to slow down for me, but
Yeah,
I'm trying
usually
to.
does.
I think it'll be interesting because I think it's good that all these events are happening.
Mhm.
I think it'll be interesting to see how it evolves for the athletes. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's different than MMA. MMA is like, okay, we're going to prepare for the next couple
couple
months.
months.
You have a fight against one opponent and
Jiu-Jitsu
take at least that much time off. Jiu-Jitsu, you can do it every week. Dude.
Yeah.
As long as you don't get hurt, you do it every week.
It's like Thais in Thailand.
Yeah.
Just fight Muay Thai every week.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Ramp it up. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm excited. It'll be fun end of the year.
Yes, for sure.
But yeah, I think that's all you got. Roll call. Like, comment, subscribe, baby. Let's get it going. Give us money.
Give us money.
Send money. Keep doing this.
And this is our mascot, Le Pussy. Frank Le Pussy.
Likes you.
He does.
Frank is like me.
Frank is my best friend. Frankie.